Hey guys, it's Maddie here. Today I was just wanting to talk to you guys about coursework and like class scheduling. I don't know, I'm sure you guys are curious if you're, going to be incoming freshmen in the fall. I know I was at this time. So something I really like about OU is that when you start here, immediately you're pretty much in classes that are specific to your major. So personally, in the fall, when I started, I'm a visual communication major, so design major, and I had two different classes that kind of like supported that, I guess. So like I had a design class, like a computer design class, and then I also had just like a general 1000 visual communication class, and I really like that like from day one we start in our major specific classes. I mean, obviously not like a full schedule of them, but like a few, and like it's just like it's nice because you can kind of see from like the start, am I where I need to be, am I where I want to be, and so like I don't know, I really like that, and I'm really like that's definitely something that like appealed to me coming to OU, whereas like other schools that I might have been looking at didn't really offer the same, where they were kind of like, oh yeah, you'll just mainly take general ed classes, and you'll take them for a few years even, and then you'll get into major specific. But something great about OU, and especially in VisCom, is you get into your major specific classes from the start. And so, besides that, you have to take a bunch of, gen ed classes, because you're a freshman, and you can't just only do your major classes. You got to be a well-rounded student. And so, one of the classes I'm in, or I'll just tell you my whole class schedule. So, this semester, I'm in 2 VisCom classes again. I'm in a photography class, and even though I'm a design major, it's really good. Like, they have the photography majors do design, and the design majors do photography as well, because you want to be kind of even have like a broad knowledge among all of the majors, like even in our small school, because being a designer, I'll be working with photographers on a daily, so it's kind of like it's nice to know what they're going through, and same vice versa. It'll be nice for them to know what I'm going through when I put their pictures on a spread or whatever. So yeah, and so I'm in a photography class, and then I'm also in a typography class, typography, fonts, and people are surprised that that's a class for a whole semester. It really is, I swear. I like that one a lot. It's one of my favorite classes I've taken so far in college, because not only do I just like love the design and like characteristics of font, like I really find them interesting, especially in this class. Like I feel like I didn't notice them before, but I also like we do a lot of projects, and they're very open to whatever you want to do. So I really like that class. And so those are my 2 visual communication classes, and then I'm also taking 3 like gen ed classes, just kind of like you've got to take them. So for my English requirement, I'm just taking a freshman English class. It's about 20 people, very small. Most of my classes are really small this semester, and I love that. And we pretty much every day in class, we just have like open discussions, and we talk, and it definitely has made me feel like more comfortable in a group setting with talking out loud. And then we also we do like quite a bit of reading, but like of short passages, like short stories, and then we do a lot of writing too, but also like it's not that much, like it's like short, but like very often. So I don't know, I really like that class. It's already made me like a better writer, I feel like, and it's a good class. And then I'm in just the general like psychology class in like one of the beginning levels, and that is one of my harder classes, just because it's a lot of memorization. Memorization's like kind of tricky for me, but I do find it very interesting, and I do like the subject of that class. I don't know, I find it very interesting. And then my 5th and like final class of the semester is a 3-hour art class, and it's drawing, and I think almost all majors need some sort of art credit. I know definitely in VisCom you do, but I feel like most majors need some sort of art credit. So I took a drawing class, And, you know, there's lots of different, you know, if you're sitting here and you're like, whoa, I cannot do art at all, like, you don't want to take a drawing class. There are different kinds of art classes, some more lecture-based, it just depends, but, so mine is a drawing class, and, like, in one of my past videos, when I was doing, like, a room tour, my desk was set up for a still life, and that's because I was drawing a still life for my drawing class, and I love that. It's my only class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's hard. I mean, it's a long time to be sitting there drawing, but it's definitely something I like. So yeah, that's my class schedule. Yeah, and then just a little bit about my extracurriculars, because I'm sure you guys are probably wondering about that too. I'm involved in, like, quite a lot of extracurriculars just because I like to, like, keep myself busy and, like, get involved. But, you know, to one extracurricular or, you know, 20, and just do whatever works for you. So, like, for me, I'm in Backdrop magazine, so something more, like, based towards my major. I know, like, when I came for orientation, they recommended getting into an extracurricular when we came in the fall. You know, maybe one for fun, you know, and then one for, like, more major specific, that could help you with on a resume, for, you know, applying for jobs later on. So, and, like, honestly, I'm glad I got into it just because it's taught me a lot, just being there, looking up to these upperclassmen, these, you know, juniors, seniors, even sophomores that are also designers, and they're building this magazine, and I'm, you know, I'm kind of stuck on something, and I kind of look to see what they're doing or ask them, hey, do you have any advice of what I should do? And they definitely have, like, a lot more practice, I'd say, so I've, like, learned a lot from them. So Backdrop magazine is one of, like, the student publications on campus. This is one of our, like, our issues from the earlier in the second semester, and so this is one of the pages I helped design. I got, like, the pictures and the information, and I put them all on the page and laid it out. So this page, and then this page, and our magazine's free. We hand it out like we have, like, a whole day where we distribute it, and anyone on campus can have one. So yeah, so this is in Backdrop magazine, and then I'm also in the Athena yearbook, and most people don't even know OU has a yearbook, but it's handed out at commencement for free as well. And so I'm in that. I'm, like, just a general staff member. I've taken photos for, I've written stories about, and I might even help do some designing and laying in information and stuff here as we, like, come to the end of the school year. So I'm in Backdrop magazine and the Athena yearbook, and those are just both more major specific. I still think they're super fun. Like, I am just doing them for fun, but they're more major specific extracurriculars. And then I'm also in AO Pi, which is a sorority. I just recently joined that, and I really like that. And I never thought I would be into a sorority, but I'm definitely glad I joined one. I would definitely, like, recommend checking it out to see if that's something that you would want to do. And then I'm part of Project Hindsight, obviously, and then I'm also an ambassador for the School of Visual Communication, which you guys have probably seen just because of my past videos. So yeah, and I'm involved quite a bit. And then, like, I also like to do a lot of, like, the dance workout classes at Ping, like, the rec center, and, you know, cardio dance, hip-hop, Zumba. Just, like, I'm not really a good dancer, but it's a fun workout, so I like to go to those, and those are free. They have, like, a schedule for those each semester. And then I've played intramural soccer. I played that in the fall. It was, like, 4-on-4 co-ed team. And then I just recently joined a co-ed football, flag football team. And it's also 4-on-4, and I love it. It's so much fun. So I would just recommend, like, getting into some extracurriculars when you get here. Like, there will be a club fair or an involvement fair, like, the first weekend you're here, and, like, everyone goes to it, like, everyone has to go to it, and it's, like, so worth it. It's so cool, and it's a little bit overwhelming at first, and, like, don't worry, like, I wasn't in almost all of these things, like, for a while. Like, I started to get into them. Like, I was so overwhelmed at involvement fair, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is college, like, there's, like, 300, you know, like groups here. But then I kind of, like, started, you know, getting to know some friends and, like, talking to people, and they were like, oh, you should join this, or, like, do you want to go to this with me? And I was like, oh, you know, and so I kind of got into stuff that way. And you know, like I said, I just joined the sorority, like, you know, like, this semester, second semester, so If you don't get involved in stuff right away, no worries. But yeah, so course scheduling and extracurriculars. I'll talk to you guys later.